A very good afternoon, viewers. You're back on ET Now watching Market Fatafat with me, Kanishka and Ashesha. Well, it's a busy day on D Street. Benchmark indices holding steady. Key earnings and global headlines shaping the sentiment. We've got all the big movers, earnings hits and misses, and what's buzzing in trade over the next 1 hour. But before that, let me welcome our guest Ajit Mishra, who's the Vice President Research at Religare Broking, and also Ravinder and Gaurav from our team to discuss all the stocks that are buzzing in trade today. Well, first of all, let's talk about Indigo, that's in focus and is going to report its earnings, as it will be reporting its numbers later today. But let's shift focus to Cholamandalam Investment and Finance. That's on Ajit's radar today. The stock is up 2.5% in trading today. Ajit, what do technical charts suggest?
Yeah, good afternoon, Ashesha. So, Ashesha, we are seeing that after yesterday's slide, there's a tussle going on among the bulls and bears since the beginning. But we have a handful of stocks in the financials basket which has been consistently holding strong, and one such name is Chola Finance, which is currently quoting closer to its record highs. So after this 2-3 days of consolidation, again we are seeing that the stock has resumed the trend and we are inching towards the newer highs. We believe that basis this recent consolidation and overall outperformance, this move is likely to continue. So if somebody is looking for any fresh trade within the financial basket, one can consider Chola Finance with 1590 as a stop loss, with 1730 to 1750 as the immediate target zone.
As far as Cholamandalam Financials is concerned, the stock is up 2.5% today, and we got a technical view on this counter. But let's shift focus to the pharma sector. Then in Gland Pharma, the top gainer on the bank, it will be reporting its numbers later today. That's the fundamental view and the expectations from earnings. But Ajit, on the technicals ahead of numbers, where do you see the stock headed?
So, Ashesha, as we all know that the banking index of late made a new record high, and it was among the top performing sectors. But select stocks like IndusInd has been trading almost in the opposite direction due to the recent development, on the management side and the other discrepancies. Of late also we were seeing that after the initial phase of recovery, the stock is again, fizzling out. It has already, breached its short-term averages, which is not a good sign before the numbers. Means it indicates that market and participants are anticipating further pain in the stock. So in case somebody is holding this stock, they should definitely maintain a strict stop at 740 if it's a trading position, especially before the numbers. Or one can definitely avoid, because the texture looks weak, and probably around 700 to 680 something the stock might test in days to come. So it's definitely a weaker candidate within the banking space. One should refrain from any side of any type of long position, be it short term or long term.
All right, let's move on and take a look at HDFC Life Pen, which Ajit has picked up for us. Ajit, the stock is up almost 1.5% in trade today, and has seen a rally of about 23% this year. Do you expect this momentum to continue going forward?
Yeah, certainly, because if you see that within the life insurance basket, HDFC Life was among the first candidates who witnessed recovery, and now the stock has almost reached to its record high levels. And the way we were seeing a very tight in consolidation amid all the volatility in the market, and now again stock inching higher with a decent amount of volumes, this clearly indicates that bulls are completely under control, and this momentum is likely to extend further. So with stop at 740, if somebody is having a short-term view, let's say for a week or 10 days, they can consider going long with 820 to 840 as a positional target.
All right, thanks, Ajit. Now let's take a look at ONGC then. In fact, different commentary leading the stock up. Ajit, now let me come to you. Let's talk about Lodha then. The stock is up about 1.5%. And if you look at the month trend, it's gone up more than 8%. Do you expect this momentum to continue going forward, or what are the levels that you're spotting for us?
Yes, so basically, if you see that last week, the ST index was among the top performers within the sectoral basket, roughly around 10% kind of a gains. And with the DLF numbers out, so we are seeing this momentum extending further. Lodha, among the realty counters, being a steady performer, means it didn't participate much during the declines, and it could manage to strongly hold its major averages also during that phase. And now with recovery, we are seeing gradual rebound, with every passing day, and we anticipate roughly around 1500 to 1550 levels to be tested let's say in the coming weeks. So definitely you can consider going long around the current levels with 1320 as a closing stop loss for this stock.
That's as far as Macrotech Developers or Lodha is concerned. Welcome back to ET Now. You're watching Market Fatafat with me, Kanishka and Ashesha. We're discussing all the stocks that are in focus today. It's time to talk about Divi's Labs then. Ajit, I want to get your view on that one. It's up about 1.5% in trade today. If you look at the past month's trend, it's seen about a 12% rally. So what are the levels that you're spotting for us for this one on the chart?
Right. So basically, if you see that in today's session also that we are seeing noticeable outperformance from the pharma counters, and within this space, Divi's has been consistently maintaining this outperformance. After 5-6 months of consolidation, the stock has made a new record high post numbers, and we expect this kind of momentum to further extend basis this overall chart pattern and the kind of volume that the stock has been experiencing. I believe that close to around 62, 62.50 is something that we have formed a strong base in the stock, and positionally the stock can inch towards 7,000 plus levels. So if somebody is having a view of, let's say, for 1 week to 10 days, they can definitely consider the stock to accumulate current levels.
The technical view coming in for. All right, Ajit, now let me come to you. Let's talk about Siemens India then. The stock is up more than 3% in trade today, but if you look at the move so far this year in 2025, it's gone down more than 50%. So what are the levels that you're spotting for us on this one?
Right, so basically in the capital goods segment, we have started seeing some bit of attraction to the Siemens, ABB, all these stocks after this noticeable correction from the record highs are forming base for almost 1.5 months. Now the stock has reclaimed its medium-term moving averages on the daily chart around 100 PMA. And now with the break around 3,300, we'll have a clear confirmation that the stock is set for the next leg of the upmove. So in case if somebody is looking to accumulate the stock, basically since we have seen almost all the sectors participating in the move, stock selection becomes very critical at this juncture. Siemens is basically offering that opportunity with a favorable risk to reward ratio, with 3,000 as a strong support area and 3,550, 3,600 as a position target.
All right, those are the targets for Steel and Focus on the back of that news. But let's slip into a short break on that note. Many more stock news and updates coming up on the other side. Stay tuned.